Once, in the quiet village of Briar Hollow, there was a gold ring that refused to stay found. It wasn't large or loud or impressive at first glance. It sat lightly on a finger, warm as a heartbeat. Etched with symbols so old no one remembered the language, but everyone remembered what it did. The ring revealed what its wearer most feared to lose. Not in visions or dreams, but in small, undeniable truths. A neglected friendship would surface in chance meetings. A forgotten promise would echo in the form of a letter long overdue. Because of this, the ring passed hands only when someone was brave enough to wear it, until the night it vanished. The ring belonged to Mara Bell, the village keeper of lost things. People came to her for missing keys, wandering goats, half-remembered songs. Mara never asked many questions, she simply listened, and things tended to find their way home. On the evening of the harvest moon, Mara placed the ring on her windowsill while she slept. She dreamed of nothing at all which should have frightened her, but didn't. When she woke, the ring was gone. At first, the village searched the usual places, beneath floorboards, along the riverbank, inside pockets that swore they'd been empty. Children were questioned, then forgiven. Accusations rose and fell like bad weather, the longer the ring stayed missing. The stranger Briar Hollow became. People began misplacing things that mattered. A baker forgot the taste of her own bread. A couple forgot why they loved each other, though they still held hands out of habit. Even Mara began to forget names, faces, the sound of her mother's voice. That was when Mara realized the truth. The ring hadn't been stolen. It had left. Gold rings were made to be worn, after all. And this one had grown tired of being treated like a mirror instead of a promise. It wanted someone who would not only face their fear of loss, but choose to protect what they loved afterward. So Mara stopped searching for it. Instead, she began helping people remember. She returned lost letters unopened. She reminded friends how they'd met. She taught the baker too. Bake again, slowly, by feel. She listened harder than she ever had before. Far beyond the village, the ring lay half-buried in a field of wild flowers, glowing faintly as a young traveller knelt beside it. He had lost his way, his home, and nearly his hope, but not his kindness. When he slipped the ring onto his finger, he didn't tremble. He smiled. And in Briar Hollow, without knowing why, people began finding things again.